What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Crusader Kings 3 as we play the Viking Chieftain Roald of Telemark. Our plan is to conquer all of Norway and bring all of the Viking tribes together under one rule. Maybe we'll try to do Scandinavia as well. We'll see. Kind of go from where our dynasty kind of leads us, basically, if it's even possible. In the last episode, we chose our area, we chose our realm that we were going to start in, which is Telemark, right here, home of all the Telemarketers. And then our king is Chieftain Roald, and we also was able to conquer this king, the chieftain of Rigaviki. I can't pronounce these names. I really can't. So I'm not even going to try. But anyway, yeah, so we even captured his wife, who I then took as a concubine. Alright, so what we're going to continue to do today is basically just kind of build upon that. I really want to get Nadine's, but Nadine's has a much larger force, a much larger military strength than we do. So what do we need to do to fix that? Well, we need to get more levies, and in order to do that, we have to bring, let's see, oh, right there, is this what I want? Yeah, I'm trying to get the thing to bring up, there we go, aha, there we go, the chieftain of Telemark, okay, right here, no, it should be this one, there we go, alright. I'm trying to construct some new buildings, but in order to do so, we need at least 75 gold to do any of these. So this will give us more levies. This one right here will give us a lot of levies to do work camps. So that's kind of my idea. But we're going to need gold to do that. And right now we don't have any gold. So we're going to need to get some. Right. And let's see, what can we do? Let's see what our council wants us to do. What can I do with my chiefess? Oh, chivalry. Chiefess care focuses on your soldiers and your commanders. Her support gives you +2 martial. Ooh, nice. Manage domain. She focuses on domain and personal holdings. Court intrigue. Patronage. I don't need that. What I need is more. I think I'm gonna have her do chivalry, because we need as much martial as we can get. My chieftain is pretty low in the martial abilities. Alright, let's see here. Our steward. What can our steward do? He can collect taxes. Remember, we'll be assigned to collect taxes. Effects. Domain taxes are 5% more. Possible side effects. Extra taxes. What's this? Increased development in county. And we've been assigned to increase developments in the county. At 100%, increase development by 1. Construction time, development growth, efficient, possible side effects are efficient taxation, increased control. That's not bad. That's not a bad thing, but let's have him collect taxes. I think I'm clicking it. I don't know. What is Spymaster doing? Yeah, okay, sure. Alright, let's see. Well, I guess the only thing left now to do... Oh, issues. I can fabricate a claim to go against Vestfold. Vestfold's... How many troops do they have? He has more troops than I do. Not a good idea just yet. And... Declaring wars. Okay. Alright, I'm going to unpause the game. Let's see what happens after we unpause. It is now the 26th of November, 869 AD. Let's continue on with the adventures of Roald. Oh, within seconds, we got a martial perk available. I can unlock a new perk for the martial. Fantastic. Alright, let's see. Our Cassius Belly costs just 50% less. If that's what we go with. Natural dread. I serve the crown. And gallant reduces the risks of commanding armies. Prowess. A stalwart leader. Reduces the risk of commanding armies. As an army commander is a character in command of an army enemy or battle the martial skill and the commander traits. Okay, so let's I want to go with strategist. Yeah, because I think strategist is where I kind of want to go with on this. So, all right. Not bad. Not bad indeed. Let's see what else happens. Uh-oh. Chiefdom of Rigafard gained focused recruitment for 10 years. This happened despite your spouse's poor martial skill. She has a poor martial skill too. We're both poor martial skills. I don't know what you want me to do here. Let's see. So, she has gained focused recruitment. The recruitment of levies being meticulously organized in this county. Levy size is plus 25%. Oh, nice. She inspires recruitment. So more people are signing up to be warriors for my Viking clan. This happened despite yours. Okay. All right, cool. All right, we have a changing mind. Omar has been asking me for his sewing kit for a long time, and I told him I would get one for him in 3 months if he displayed more focus in his studies. He simply waved my offer away, saying he did not really care about that anymore. Changing mind is a healthy mind. He must focus on the boons he already possesses. He will lose the trait fickle, gain the trait content. Omar must be taught to take me at my word. Why is he wanting a sewing kit? He simply waved my offer away, saying he did not really care about that anymore. To focus on his studies? Making him hard to predict. I don't like the fact that he is. But we could gain the trait content. I think I want to do this, but it's going to cause me stress. But I would really like for him to be non-fickle and maybe more trusting. Well, I don't know. This character is quick to place their faith in others. I think let's go with content. We will raise him right. Or as at least the best that I know how to. Mercy for the mercenaries. The bustling of an inn. A fine cider. A calm evening after a long day of training. My tankard is knocked out of my hand by a mercenary, reeling from a blow, and all hope of devastation drains away into the floor along with my cider. Please, my lord, the innkeeper begs. Baird's thugs have been drinking me dry without paying for days, and their fighting is scaring the staff and guests. Let's see. It gets sponged bandits for 10 years. Gains 50 martial lifestyle. Gain generosity to mercenaries, but I'll lose 75 gold. I don't even have 75 gold. This is pretty much my only choice. Right. Okay, well, hey, we almost have enough gold. Oh! My concubine! Ingrider is bearing my child. Wait, isn't she... Hold on, pause. Isn't she the one I took from... Yes! The wife of my ex-enemy that I took as a concubine is now pregnant with my child. Not his, mine. That strikes me as being a little more evil than I wanted to be, but I'm okay with that. Yep. Alright, we got a neighboring ruler has won a war. Your neighbor, Chieftain Hardar, has won against Ensvarn, a nobleman from Antwerpen, and the Vesthover conquest of the county of Antwerpen. Ew. Okay. Where is this? Why is he all the way down there? Oh, okay, sure. Odd, but, I mean, Vikings do that. They navigate to other shores. Okay, sure. That's fine. How's his armies right now at the moment? Are they depleted any? Somewhat. How are my armies? Are they gaining? 626 compared to his 637. It could be a close battle. What about these guys? 799? 220? I could conquer that, but they would bring in those as well. So 229 compared to their 220. But all together he has 799 compared to my 626 or so. So I kind of need more gold so we can get some more construction of the war caps. That's really what I need to concentrate on right now at the moment. Maybe if I could figure out how to get more gold. Intrigue. I think I'm good with that. I'm going to abandon this scheme to get him to like me more. Let's see. So no more of that. Military. Can we create some men-at-arms regiments? How much would this cost me? 100? I don't want to do that just yet. I kind of like my prestige where it's at. I don't want to do that. Okay. Factions. What are my decisions currently? I can't invite any more champions. I can go on a pilgrimage. That would take me a few years. I can host a feast. What would that give me? You lose 39 stress because you are glutinous. Oh, you may increase your vassal's opinion of you, which will then cause more people to join. Cost of 25 gold? No, I can't do it. What about calling a hunt? To increase your prestige. Oh. Okay. We'll probably do that later. Let's... Factions, intrigue, court, council. Alright, I think I'm good with everything. Let's unpause, see what happens. Alright, it is the 30th of October, 870 AD. All Hallows Eve. I have an issue up here. I can raid. Ooh. Let's see. What do we get if we do this? Let's see. Military. That's our military. If I raid... How do I raid? Raise all armies. I'm not sure what to do here. So it just says I can raid over here. What kind of troops does he have? Oh, he has 354. Click, open a military view. Right click. Okay. Raise all your armies and increase them to be raiders. And then what? So wouldn't I just kind of click on over here and maybe declare war? I don't want to subjugate them. I want to... Characters and county inhabitants. He has an inferior army. I don't want to declare war. I just want... Alright, let me try this. Raise all my armies as warriors. And then if I send them up here. So I think I'm raiding. I don't know. Let's pause and find out what happens here. Wait. No, I don't want my men to do that. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I thought they were going to attack there, and I was like, no, don't do that. That's bad. Don't do that. Oh, my daughter. Praise Freya. Ingvar has given birth to a perfect little daughter. Who will you become, my child? And what shall I call you? Svanhildr. Sure. That sounds fine. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. I awake screaming, my heart beating fast. I had been chained naked or collared, while a dozen men and women with heads of goats descended on me, biting and tearing at my skin. Suddenly, I was one of them, ripping my own flesh with sharp teeth, swallowing scraps, drinking blood, slurping. Never felt anything as horrifying as when I saw the life leave the eyes of my ravaged body. It was only a dream. It was only a dream. I gain 100 prestige. You get a cannibal secret. Oh! My prayer for Odin's protection will calm me. And I would gain 100 piety. Oh, okay, that worked. I'm raiding them now. I shall gain 15 loot. I almost have enough money to do something with that. And the raid will end in 4 months. Okay, cool. What else is my issues up here now? Oh, wait, they're fighting. Oh, yes. Fight! I am victorious against my enemies. 2 more months until that's over. I can still fabricate the claim, or I can declare war. So what's this? Victory! Details. I lost 77 men. They lost 98. Dismiss. It's not horrible. 1 month. A scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with grave news. We do not yet know who. Someone is plotting to kill my guest, Gunnar. Well, we can't let that happen. We must figure out what's going on there. Oh, my counselor has died. He was my steward. Okay, so I need somebody with better stats for that. Which is pretty much my chancellor. Gunnar, though. Gunnar's not bad at that. He's an 8. Like, none of my people kind of like me too well. I don't understand why. I'm going to recruit Gunnar to my court, though. He seems to be the best person for the job. And I assign him the steward. I'd very much like for him to be better, though, at what he's doing. So, okay, get rid of that. Unpause. 42 days left in my raiding abilities here. The things we do. Sometimes I think that there is no one I would rather spend my time with than my wife, Karen. Of all the things to do in this life, we enjoy so many of the same ones. Life can be shared in many ways. I'm glad to have a wife as faithful as she that allows me to also take concubines. My spouse is up to the task. Some of my chancellors believe the job is theirs by right of blood or influence alone. How wrong they are. I expect results, yet I am often disappointed. After a long day, I'm complaining to Karen when she interrupts me. Let me do something about it, husband. A few lessons might sharpen their wits. Okay. You know, I don't actually know what her stats are. What is she good at? She's good at learning and sort of at diplomacy. Okay, so gained studying diplomacy for 15 years. Studying stewardship for 15 years. Gunnar. Where do I need the most benefit on my council at? Let's take a look here. Really, my steward is probably the worst. So I'm thinking maybe him. Let's do that. Oh, what's this? To the Serene Chieftain Roar of Telemark. I've been corresponding with your Chancellor, Halloran, and I must say that I've come to see you in a new light. Perhaps you are even someone that I one day would be proud to call my friend. Signed, Chieftain Kilvar of Nadine's. Your silver tongue is shining today, Rain. Nice. So Nadine's is now kind of liking me. So I really want your kingdom, though. That's the thing. Your kingdom. I want to be mine. Perhaps, let's see. What can we do? Offer ward, offer guardianship, murder him. I want you to fall under my rule. And I don't know how to do this specifically, other than taking control of you. Suggested marriage involving either one of your children or one of your courtiers. his children, his tour. And I don't think my daughter's of age yet to be married off. No, she's only like 6, so that's probably not going to happen. Right. I'm going to disband my army. There we go. And we'll take care of that. We still don't have enough money for anything yet. Our military strength just went down compared to his military strength, or Vestfold's military strength of 654. Ooh. So we're getting close, though. Increase control in the county, only 20.8, so that needs to be at 100% to increase the control. All right, fine, keep going. Okay, I do have enough now to build something in Telemark. Let us do so. Let us zoom it. Okay, there we go. Let's construct a new building. I'm thinking a war camp. Our levies will gain 150. It will take 5 years. The Palisades will take 100 from that. But we gain a garrison of 150. Spearman damage, archer damage, heavy infantry toughness. Let's... The markets will actually get me more money. I'm going to build the Palisades. Some Palisades offer limited protection while effective against skirmishes. They are less reliable against larger groups. It will give me 100 more levies. Let's do it. Alright. That sounds fine. Okay, I've paused the game once again on October 31st, 872 AD, because there's a couple things I want to do. Alright. Nothing's really happened since the last time, so we're going to make some things happen. I was looking here. I can soy, I can seduce, or I can romance. Romancing seems kind of cool. I can attempt to romance scheme Chiefess Karen, gaining prestige, improving their opinion of me, and possibly becoming soulmates. So this will gain me prestige. So there's a 45% chance, though. Every month there's a predicted chance of 27% to progress based on scheme power versus scheme resistance. You know what? I still kind of think this is a good idea, even though it's only less than a 50% chance. I don't know. It's less than 50% chance. What if I seduce her first? Can I seduce my wife? There's an 80% chance of that. She becomes my lover. I mean, she's already my lover. She's my wife. But yeah, okay, we're not going to do that. Okay, never mind that. Never mind that. Let's look at this kingdom up here that I rated earlier. They have 399, and I have... what do I have? 626. I think I'm going to declare war. I want your kingdom. Conquer his county. A county is a title ranking below a duchy and above a barony. Duchy? Duchy? Okay. Includes the county capital and the county as well as the rights to all baronies. Counties always have holders because... I want your county. His army is inferior to mine. I declare war. You will now unite under one banner. Can I... Oh, perfect. I can put them right there. Let's raise all of my army here. Fantastic. We will travel. We will defeat the enemy, and they will become part of mine. Uniting all the Vikings under one rule. I hope. Oh no! Counselor John has died. Let's take care of that real quick. What was he in charge of? Oh, he was my marshal. Oh. Okay, well, we're going to need somebody else for that. Niels Murder. Ooh, look at his martial ability. And I'm going to recruit him to the court. Oh, it's going to cost me money to do that. Hemming's not very good at his job, but... Alright, let's get some cash first, and then we'll recruit a new marshal. That's kind of sucks, though. Not having a marshal could probably lose us some battles, but we'll see what happens. What is this? Ecstatic peasantry. The peasants and the chiefdom of Telemark are in a good mood. The harvest is bountiful, the roads are safe. The village elders are telling nonsensical stories of cows producing honey-laden milk and geese laying golden eggs. The peasants are praising me for their fortune and have sent a delegation carrying gifts. Ooh. Intriguing! Send soldiers to collect more gifts. No, they need the surplus more than I do. County reinvestment. Graciously gain 15 gold, which is perfect. I just happen to need 15 gold to recruit a new marshal for my council. I'm pretty sure. Was it 30? Pay to recruit Niels. Niels is now a member of your court. Gains 50 opinion of me. Sure. And assign him as marshal. Alright, that was costly, but well needed. His martial skills are quite good. Omar has come of age. With his coming of age, my tuition of Omar is at an end. For the longest time, I was hoping that good tutelage would be enough to teach Omar the intricacies of diplomacy. All efforts have come to naught, however. Few at any court would be overly impressed by his grasp of etiquette, but at least he does know how to hold his own in polite company. They grow up fast. He gains the trait adequate bargainer. Okay. Cool. Are we at war now? What are we doing down here in our war? Oh, we have a martial perk. And we have an unmarried heir. Okay. Parthian tactics, engineered for destructions, naval speed, siege weapon effective, organized march. I don't really have any light cavalry, heavy cavalry, or skirmishers. My movement speed would increase. Naval speed is plus 20%. Siege weapon effectiveness. I don't really have that. I'm going to go with organized march. That seems to be the best option here. Let's do that. Okay. And I have an unmarried heir. How old is my heir? He's 16. I'm not going to force him into a marriage. He's fine as he is. Yeah. What we got going on here? 2 issues. Okay. That's... I know he can marry. We'll do it later. Let's win this siege. That's going to be a lot of area for me to hold. Alright, only a few days left of this siege of Borgvin. Horvin? However you pronounce it. Let's pause the game here, see what we got. I've captured his wife during the siege of Borgvin. Fantastic. She's probably not happy with me. Alright, enforce my demands upon him. I will gain 75 fame. Your allies. I didn't have any allies in that one. Okay, cool. Let's see. Yeah, enforce demands. To the vile chieftain Roald. May your tears be short and miserable. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. And now, the kingdom of Telemark grows. I just need Nadine's now. So, alright, let's disband my armies. We have got 3 go, 266 prestige. What do we have here? My heir is unmarried. I am above my domain limit. Oh, I didn't realize that. You're currently holding more land in your domain than your character is able to manage by their own. It is time to create new vassals. As you'll want to keep valuable titles in your domain, we recommend you go in the Domain tab in your Realm view, where you can see how much each title is worth to you. Also, consider which titles are in your de jure. Staying over the domain limit for too long should be avoided. Doing so will be consequences. To stay below the domain, you want to grant excess titles to new vassals. While you can grant titles to your existing vassals, it is often a better idea to find someone without land to give to. Distant... Oh, am I still... I thought I was paused. Okay. That guy keeps winning wars. I really need to fix that. Let's see. So, we recommend you go into your domain tab. Okay. The Duchy of Viking, the Duchy of Westfond. Both of these are mine. Okay. Where you can see how much each title is worth to you. Also consider which titles are in your de jure. Okay, so I don't have any vassals right now at the moment. Okay, I don't know if I understand exactly how to do this. So, alright, so I think I kind of understand here. So I found out where my domain limit is. So it's right here. If I click on my character, it's over here in the corner where it says domain, 3 of 2 holdings. I am now holding one too many. So I need to grant a title to one of my domains. Now, the trick is, how do I do that? So I would like to grant this one. Can I grant a holding here? Grant, oh yeah, grant 2. Choose someone from a chiefdom of Hardorf. You can grant titles to one of your vassals or one of your guests. Okay, so I'm gonna I understand this. This is the people, and I can grant it to my son to rule. I can grant it to my marshal, but he just came in. I think Gunnar likes me quite a bit. I think I may give it to Gunnar. If I give it to one of these other people, they may not like me as much. I think I'm going to give it to Gunnar. By doing so, he gains 40 opinion of me for 50 years. Gunnar of Arberg becomes independent due to their tier now equaling ours. Their penalty for being above domain will be reduced. Oh. I don't want him to be independent. Okay, no. Grant 2. How about my chancellor? He doesn't like me, but I could grant it to my son. Let him rule. He's not old enough yet, though. Nils is my marshal and already likes me. Wait a minute. Go back. Grant to... If I give it to Haran, he also will become independent. Independent rulers have no liege and thus enjoy greater freedom of action, e.g. in declaring wars. However, unlike vassals, they can also be directly attacked by foreign. Due to their tier determines the position of ruler top of the hierarchy. Tier determines the highest possible tier of vassals I can have. I want this to be mine, though. Grant to my son, who will also become independent. Everybody's going to become independent, but I want it to remain under my rule. All right, hold on. Can I increase my title holdings? Causes no penalties yet. One recently acquired holding causes no penalties yet. Domain limit is 2. Trauma 3. Above domain limit. Determines how many holdings you can legally have in your domain. The domain limit is affected by many things, such as stewardship skill, succession law, and the tier of your primary title. Primary title. Highest ranking title that can most closely determine their coat of arms. You can show multiple titles in the same tier. You can choose which one should be your primary titles. I do control primary titles. So I'm a chieftain, I'm a chieftain, I'm a chieftain. All of these are chieftains. Small scene. Can I create a new title? Okay. I'm going to try something here. I don't know how this is going to work just yet, but I am going to grant this to... I'm going to grant it to Gunnar. Gunnar's a friend. Yeah. Alright, so click. Click. Grant to Gunnar. Now it says it becomes independent due to their tier now equaling ours. Penalty for... Okay, grant titles. Becomes independent due to their tier. Grant titles anyway. Well, is there anybody I can grant this to that won't? Let's see. Maybe to Hemming? He becomes independent as well. I'm just going to hold on to the land. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Right? My heir is unmarried. I'm above the domain limit. You should grant some titles. I don't want to grant titles. What I want is to increase my domain limit. Characters can be in prison. Tribal. What? Characters can be in prison. It's going to cost me $199 to pass that law. Oh, that's a law. Okay. Okay. Tribal rulers with non-tribal lieges. I do. I don't think I like that. Alright, so I'm going to hold off just yet on giving that to anybody, and I'm going to keep it instead. I want to keep both of those up as issues. I can take another concubine. I'm going to take the concubine as my wife once again. Yes! She's my concubine now. I shall take the wives of the people I defeat as my own. I don't know if people like me when I do that or not, but that's fine. It's going to happen anyway. Alright, so let's unpause, see what happens from here. I don't yet know what's going to happen. We are building down here, right? Is that done? Oh, it is done. No, there's 14 months left on it. Okay, so about another year. Okay, so I suppose this could be a good stopping point for this episode. And maybe we'll go on and see what else we can do. So this is going to be a long series, I think. I'll probably do a lot of episodes of this, as there's going to be a lot to do. And it's basically, it's like a game of chess. It's the long game that we're playing here. So, yeah. Then in the meantime, I'm going to figure out how to increase my domains. So I need my domain limit. You can do what doing so will lower your income and vassal opinions. Domain limit is affected by many things such as stewardship skill, succession law, and the tier of my primary title. So I need my primary title to be a higher tier. And I'm not sure what it means by higher tier. Oh! She's pregnant. Again. Wow, she is very fertile. She's giving me many children. Alright, so yeah, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching Crusader Kings 3. I will continue more with this, and we're going to do some other stuff on my channel as well this week. So, until then, wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. See you later, guys.